The Leatherman Skeletool. This has become my EDC knife plus, because there's a lot more to it than just a knife. It's been a while now, and I've had several different options. This is a Spyderco Para 3 with aluminum scales. I carried an Osborne 940 for a long time, also aluminum scales. Really lightweight, very, very pocketable, especially the Osborne here. Love the locking mechanisms, how that you can keep your fingers out of the way on both of these. But eventually what I ended up doing was kind of babying these tools. You obviously don't want to pry with anything like this, and you'd be worried about, I got worried about losing it as well. I was really particular in the ways that I used it. With the Skeletool, you can use the knife like you normally use a knife, but then you also get a screwdriver that you can use to scrape, and you can tell I've beat this thing up. This is a double-sided bit. I scrape, I pry with this. If I break it, you just replace it for, $10. I keep spares. Not that I've ever broken one, but if I ever need to replace it, I can. I have made some mods to this one. This is a hammer mod that you can see on the base here. Good for like nailing little pin nails into drywall, or if you need to just convince something to move a little bit. You're not going to use it like you would use a normal hammer. But again, Metro Grade Goods is who developed this and where I bought it from. And it just screws onto the end of the Skeletool there. It makes this carabiner section a lot more useful. This is a bottle opener. You obviously have pliers, which have decent wire cutters. Great for pulling on stuff that's a little too tough for you to use your fingers on. And then it comes with a number 1 and number 2 Phillips and a number 1 and number 2 flathead. I have the combo head in here, which I keep, and then I also changed out the other bit, which is stored. It's a lot easier to open if I have it actually closed. Combo bit for a 4mm and 5mm Allen head, which, any IKEA furniture, bike repair, anything like that, it'll fit and work for. So Leatherman Skeletool.